The Romaniacs is one of the most popular and grueling off-road races on the planet. The endurance rally in the Carpathian Mountains is famed for its marriage of spectacular trails, stunning landscapes, and ultra-tricky challenges.
It's definitely one of the toughest events of the year. I mean, multiple days as well, it can wear you down.
Hills, waterfalls going up and down, slippy rock sections, tree roots. It's one of the best places in the world to ride. It's super cool.
It's a hard enduro, but it's like a long race. You know, you do like 7-hour days for 4 days, so it's physically tough, and you know, like it's tough on the mind as well. This year, obviously, I've come here to win. You know, it's definitely going to be a tough year, but you know, hopefully, if all goes well, I'll come out on top.
After winning 4 events, I still want to win, get that number 5 as much as ever, so I'm here to win.
There's no lack of competition here then. The first stage is a prolog, an obstacle course around the ancient city of Sibiu to decide the starting order before the actual race begins in earnest. There are 350 competitors from 35 countries, split into 4 classes. The prolog is about separating the wheat from the chaff. But even the seasoned professionals can get unstuck, or in some cases, stuck. And for the second time in succession, Paul Bolton ends up winning the prolog.
I rode really strong and did a good job of it all. Bike was really handling well. You know, I know how to ride prologs, and waiting for the seesaws. It looks like there was a lot of action around the seesaws. Graham fell off there, and yeah, but happy with my race. You know, first in the mountains tomorrow. Been there last year, made some early mistakes, which I'm not going to intend on doing this year. So yeah, happy days, keep going. See you at the finish tomorrow.
And then
Graham Jarvis and Johnny Walker finish in 2nd and 3rd respectively. Now the real race begins, pitting man and machine against nature. 600 kilometers of treacherous terrain await the riders, and it soon becomes apparent who the real masters of their machines are. In no time at all, Graham Jarvis and Johnny Walker managed to put some serious distance between themselves and the rest of the field. In addition to the hills and trees, there are rocks to navigate too, and troubled waters. Johnny Walker ends up drowning his bike's engine, and there are no mechanics nearby. But the Englishman just ends up his bike and changes the spark plugs himself. After drying the cylinders too, he's ready to roar. And soon he's back on the trail of Graham. A thrilling cat-and-mouse race ensues between the two, right until shortly before the finish. Walker shifts the excitement up yet another notch as his bike struggles on the final ascent. But thanks to some helping hands from spectators, he battles his way to the finish line ahead of Graham to seal the overall win.
Yeah, obviously it's an amazing achievement being the youngest person to win Romaniacs, and because it's such a gnarly race, you know, it's 4 days of like just brutal, you know, stuff. So just to get here first is amazing.
Graham Jarvis, the reigning king of the Carpathians, has to relinquish his crown and settle for 2nd.
Yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment to come 2nd, but there's no shame in coming 2nd to Johnny now because he's so fast, and yeah, he's improved so much from last year. So yeah, he's up the pace, and yeah, I'm going to have to go away and do something different.
18 years young Wade Young from South Africa clinched 3rd spot against the odds.
I never ever thought that I'd be on the podium here, or even in contention for the podium. I surprised myself, and I think I've surprised my family back home as well, and unbelievable for me, indescribable.
The 2014 Romaniacs will go down in the history books as one of the most thrilling races ever, and with 23-year-old Johnny Walker becoming the youngest ever champ. And there are bound to be more fireworks from him in the future, too.